What is up, everyone? I'm Anna Dua, and the day is finally here. It's time for the 2024 EA NHL World Championships. Not only will one of these four players standing next to me be crowned a world champion today, they also get the opportunity to walk away with $30,000. Let's get into it. And it's finally time for the 2024 NHL World Championships. I'm joined by the very best in the business, Cam No Sleeves Halbert and Anthony Grisgold Sibilia. How are we feeling today, guys? Cam, I'm going to start with you.
I'm so stoked. We're down to our final four players. One of them is going to be crowned the king of NHL 24, and I can't wait to get started.
Cam, we made it till the end of the season, so now, Grizz, I'm going to ask you, what's at stake for our players today?
Well, obviously, today is the fourth time that we've had the World Championships at this point in the tournament. Eki, the only former world champion here today. So they're playing for $30,000, and they're also playing for that great trophy in front of us and title of world champion.
The path here came through Europe at the European Championships a few weeks ago, and then the North American Championships here in New York a few weeks ago as well. Let's take a look at how those two tournaments went down.
This is the NHL 24 European Championship. He's going to get one immediately, and he's one win away from another European title. Horvat is going to score. He scored! For the sixth time, European champion is Eki.
We are live in the heart of New York City for the NHL 24 North American Championships.
He scores. He is going to sweep the series. The line hits Hughes, the trailer. On the back end, he scores. Over to Zuccarello, to Wenberg. Back end, he scores. Pressure here, hits now again, he scores! And just like that, he's starting to run away with it. Gren is your 2024 North American champion. We've seen, all these competitors over the last 3 years. Who do you rank in terms of the top four? How would it shake out in your mind?
So the top dog for me right here, right now, I'm going with Gren. Again, I mentioned the 29-0 to get here. He did lose that game against Eki pretty handedly as well, but I believe the first two shots of that game went in. Very hard to come back from that. In second place, I do have Eki claiming his sixth European title. In third place, I have Polgz. He has won a LAN tournament this year. And in fourth place, sorry, Regs, but I'm putting you in fourth. You have not got it done yet this year. I will say, I believe if he finds his game here today, absolutely can get back there. But from what I've seen, I have him in fourth.
It's wild we've gotten to the point where Regs is not considered the most dominant player here, but that's just how good that this Final Four is going to be. Now, a lot on the line today. Being crowned the world champion will also secure your trophy, the new trophy for this year, as the winner will take home the nice World Championship hockey stick, as well as a great cash prize. Let's take a look at the prize pool here. So they've already secured $5,000 no matter what. They will go to third and fourth, so the losers of our two semifinals. If you are able to make it to the final, you'll guarantee yourself $10,000, and first is going to lock up $30,000. So a massive, massive prize pool on the line for winning a couple games of Shell. That leads us, though, to our first matchup. Let's bring in the first semifinalist. Let's meet him.
I always set the bar very high for myself, so I'd be disappointed if I didn't win.
Give it up for Regs! Shabbat fire one on, tipped in front, and Pedersen is going to make it 1-0 for Regs. That one hits Duchesne, shorthanded, curls back around, he scores, shorthanded. Regs is going to bury that one and go up 2-1.
Winning a North American championship was my biggest accomplishment in NHL. That's not something I want to settle for. I want to be able to declare myself that official world champion, and that would mean so much to me.
I'm here with Regs. Now, Regs, we saw you compete in the North American Championships in New York just a couple of weeks ago. What are you doing differently heading into these World Championships?
I think my game wasn't at its strongest point at that time. I really took these last 2 weeks to work on things, and I finally feel like I'm back in that NHL 22 form.
Working on things, so do you have any particular strategy you're looking to implement here today?
Yeah, I just want to try to tap the net a little bit more than I did at the North American Championships. I think if I'm able to do that effectively, I'm going to make it a little bit harder on Eki, and yeah, hopefully a couple bounces go my way, and I'm ready to go.
Speaking of Eki, let's take a look at your opponent.
I feel like there's nobody that can beat me.
Wenberg sends it across and a great passing play there. Back to Savard, short-handed, and he scores! And nice little give and go, and he scores!
Who knows how many chances you have to win the world championship?
And he scores! It's gonna go! 5-time European champion, 6-time your 2024 NHL European champion is Eki.
If this would be my last time playing, like going out on top would be the dream.
Eki, it seems like we can just call the NHL European Championships the Eki Championships at this point. Do you have a lot of confidence heading into these World Finals?
Yeah, of course. I feel the strongest in my game. I felt in years. I've done all the preparation I possibly could, so it's just time to show it on stage now.
Now, you teased us a little bit there at the end, saying that this might be your final year. Is there any truth to that? And if so, extra motivation today?
Well, I'll think about it after this year, for this competition for sure. Need to take a summer, need to kind of see where my head is at, but yeah, no decisions yet.
So this means a lot for sure. Guys, you can shake hands and head to your playing stations.
It looks like we're all set for game number 1 of our first semifinal here at the NHL 24 World Championship. We're going to start with Regs in his first possession as he brings it down to the goal line. Back to Pettersson as he waits it out. Again, these are two of the best puck possession players in the game. As there you see a tip shot on Grizz. We've seen a lot of that from Regs. I'll be honest with you, when you see Eki with the puck, he passes it more than anyone, but Carlson is going to get Regs on the board first as he scores the first goal of our World Final and takes a 1-0 lead. Regs and many of the North American player base really hold on to the puck with one player more often than not, so that is kind of the difference, but they both have the same end result. So we'll see how the defense plays out here, but again, Eki at the top of his game, he has said multiple times that this is the best that he has felt as he almost gets with a stone, and he'll answer right back as Lafreniere buries one, and it's 1-1.
And just like that, you mentioned it, the quick passing, setting up shop, able to get that rebound off of the pipe. It looked like that was going to be the goal for him, but it does not go off the iron. He regroups, finds his man in front, and just like that, we're squared away. And I mentioned early on, when one of these players score, you know the opposition is coming right back.
Here we go now, Tanev off the bench now, under 10 minutes in the second period of game 1. All knotted up at once. Two of the best players ever to play NHL competitively. Eki and Regs on the main stage. His beat, he's gonna pick the corner. Low far side, and he regains the lead.
How about that shot? An absolute snipe from Regs, and has enough time and space to make that one work. Hangs on just long enough to screen in front as well, playing a factor into that goal, going in clean. And just like that, Regs taking that 2-1 lead, 7:45 left in the second period of our opening game.
Atkinson now. As he brings the puck up the ice, he'll hit Sandin in stride. Sandin now across the blue line. He's got some speed. In, sends it around the one-hit tuck, and Sandin is going to make it 3-1.
And how about that statement from Regs? It was a late player change from Eki as he switched to the man just a little too late. It gave Regs enough space to cut that one inside. The one-hand tuck, absolute beauty of a move, and able to take that 2-goal lead.
Now Slavin's going to activate as he lugs the puck up the ice. He hits Nathan McKinnon. Stops up in the middle. Slavin will fire one on, and that one's going to be stopped. Huge save there for Regs. On a good look off the rush for Eki. They give and go. Now back to McKinnon at the point as he sends it to Bouchard. They give and go, and now Eki, you see the passing. Very quick puck movement to try and find something open up. Bouchard to Kachuk, and he scores! Great play there. And he goes low far side, and now we've got a 1-goal game in the third period.
That's just vintage Eki. Work that puck up top. Find your man on that right hash, step inside, catch and shoot far side. Bread and butter for Eki, and he's right back in this one.
Wenberg behind the goal line, 22 real seconds now in the third period. Atkinson towards the net, he's down, but that one kicks right to Robertson.
And Eki has been that close numerous times with that man back door and has been unable to get it. Final 10 here, Cam.
Final 10 seconds, a delayed penalty. Regs now down the left side. He'll send it all the way around. It'll get touched up for an offensive zone draw for Regs. And he's got the 1-goal lead. This would be an all-timer if Eki were to tie this up.
Oh, man. And what a game it was. It was such a tug-of-war match between these two Titans, and each player getting their opportunity as one last save will do it. And Regs coming up big.
And here we go. We're in some finals games territory. If Regs wins this one, he books his ticket to the final. Eki wins. We've got a game 3 on our hands as Regs is going to start first with possession. Here's Timo Meier. Works into the slot, back to Carlson. One thing that we saw, Grizz, throughout this was that they both are just so good at possession, but on defense, they're making sure they don't overcommit.
Absolutely, and you mentioned, or I saw in game 1 with McKinnon specifically, you have to defend him well. You have maybe one opportunity to get a clean poke off, and Regs did that numerous times to prevent that speed threat from really attacking the net.
Here's McKinnon to Trocheck on the backhand, and he scores! What a patient play there from Eki off the turnover, and we've got a lead for the European champion.
Eki showing he belongs. He had a great cut there, tremendous patience, time and space in front all alone, didn't waver, didn't move a muscle, knew exactly what he had to do to put that one in the back of the net, goes forehand, backhand, sends that one home, and Eki out to that early 1-0 lead.
Regs has been very good at getting the puck back.
Honestly, both of these players have. They have tremendous poke checks in space and certainly want to take away any opportunity.
Pedersen, though, with a shot through the middle there. Slavin with gold shutdown, though. Stops that drive as Nylander walks out in front, he scores! Fires that one high far side, and we've got a tie game in game 2.
Yeah, and that's one of his favorite cards. He was able to draft Nylander, putting in work with that lethal shot that he has. He did have 3 goals, 1 assist in the round robin play for Regs, and gets it done there to tie this game up. First goal for him, unassisted as well.
1:30 to go in the first. It's 1-1 in game 2. Eki's got to win this one. Harley, no shot, a good poke check, intercepted, and now Robertson, under a minute to go in the first, is Timo Meier down the right side. Here's Regs, tries to stop up, he does. On the back end, across, and he scores! In the final minute of the first period. Was that it's too easy?
And you see him flip the switch from speed to patience, and he knew exactly where he had to stop and where his man was going back towards. Pedersen getting it done once again. One of the most lethal cards he was able to pick up in the draft, and now with the 2-1 lead. Eki had the first goal, Regs the last 2.
Pedersen now. He skates through the neutral zone down the right side. He still has the puck. Regs now stops up again, curls in the middle, he scores! Somehow that gets through again, and on this exact same play, Eki bites along the right side. Regs sends it across, and he's got a 2-goal lead.
Meier, his dark horse, he's said it since the original round robin in the North American Championships. He said Meier is the dark horse. He's such a good card this year, and he gets it done again. He's got 2 points here in this game.
Stone now down the left side. No shot now. Hits Duchesne in the backhand, and that's a big stop. Duchesne picks it up again off the bar.
And again, the loose pucks. Regs continues to get those pucks off the boards.
Spin move in front. What a goal from Regs! Absolutely put him on a poster, and he's got a 3-goal lead.
Regs gives him the how do you do, see you later, an unbelievable spin from Regs with Duchesne, and he puts that one home.
I mean, what in the world as he wants it? Regs with the 3-goal lead on one of the nicest goals that you're gonna see.
If Eki's able to get the next one, to look out. One of the best players in the world at playing from behind and down a couple goals, but 3 goals, certainly a tall task. It has to start right here on this possession.
As Trocheck's got it now, Eki's got to start. And to climb back into this one, Tkachuk all the way around. Into the middle, Tkachuk scores, and Trocheck is gonna get him right back into it. It's 4-2.
And just like that, Eki's certainly very much in this game. No lead safe here in NHL 24 between these 2 players. Still has a hill to climb, down by 2, and he gets it done there quick.
Tkachuk now across the line. He's going to get knocked off. Keeps it, though, with puck possession. Now back to the point. Bouchard's got it. Now to Slavin. Slavin looking for a tip. Maybe a shot on. He gets one! Hey, Tkachuk's going to tip it home, and we've got a 1-goal game.
We have an absolute battle, clash of titans, and they are proving why they are 2 of the best in the world. And Tkachuk in front gets it done for Eki, and he draws within 1. He's going to look to finally get that 5th goal, but been denied so far.
Nice pass off the boards. Duchesne curls back. Back and forth he goes on the right side. He's got him on the goal line. He scores, sends it across, and Meier is going to give him the 2-goal lead again. Pedersen now, he curls back. Carlson now will bring the puck up for Regs. He's got to step Nylander in. Partial break now for Nylander on the backhand, doesn't go. Great opportunity there for Regs on the right side. Now sends it across, it's off his goalie and in. It wasn't pretty, but it counts, and it's 6-3.
Well, we saw the pretty ones already, and Nylander gets it done. And for Eki, what can you do on that one? It's an unfortunate bounce for him, and now he's down by 3 late in this one.
Stone now with it again to Horvat. 10 seconds remaining. Sandin brings the puck up. 5 seconds to go. Sandin with it. Time for one more. That's not going to do it. And we will have a new world champion in NHL 24. Big win there from Regs. He knocks off the most decorated European NHL player. I mean, the most decorated of all time regardless. And what a great series, but Regs reminding us that he's not done yet. Take a look at the updated bracket as Eki's run at the NHL 24 World Championship is over. Regs moves on, and look at that on the other side. We've got Polgz against Gren in a matchup that is going to be huge. The winner of that is going to play Regs for the NHL 24 World Championship. Huge semifinal coming up.
Well, I think it means a lot to Polgz as well, because it's almost like a David versus Goliath scenario where he's ran up against a Titan that he cannot take down, and we've seen that on land on 2 occasions. I mentioned last year's All-Star Open as well as the 2022 North American Championship, where honestly Polgz was embarrassed in that series, to put it lightly.
A rematch of the NHL 22 North American matchup, like you mentioned. But yeah, I think this is his time. But, you know, we've talked about it quite a bit. He's won team tournaments, and he's dominated this season. He was the All-Star Open champion, which was one of the hardest tournaments to qualify for, nevertheless win. You know, he did struggle at the end there, but just a great job as, you know, we look to see if he can kind of ascend there. And
when he locks in, it is absolutely terrifying. However, I will say, maybe amongst the players left, the easiest to knock off of his game.
Well, that's enough out of us. Let's meet our 3rd player at the World Championship.
I'm so excited to be here and play.
Kyrou's in all alone. Kyrou with it on the backhand, and he scores. Polgz is going to tie things up. From Michelli with it again, he scores! Ties it up late.
I want it really bad. I've wanted it for a long time now.
Make it 4-1 for Polgz.
Yeah, dominating possession.
Ovechkin now walks right in, and he scores! Able to stay with it, and Aaron's
I'm done being the runner-up. I'm going to be the best this year and win.
I'm here with Polgz now. Polgz, what does it feel like to actually be here at the World Championships?
Yeah, I mean, it's great. I've never been this far in this tournament, and I just want to play my best and do my best and try and win.
It being your first experience here, what are your strategies heading into your semifinal?
Yeah, just honestly just want to be myself and play my game and never forget that I can be the best player I can be when I'm playing the best.
We saw a lot of excitement at the North American Championships just a few weeks ago. We'll see if that continues. Let's tee up your opponent, Gren.
My biggest strength as a player is offense.
Like now in is a chance to answer, and he does. Penalty's almost over. Here's Gren on the break, and Tuck's gonna make no mistake as Art Connor sends it across, and he scores. Goes back and forth, walks out, scores. Patient play there from Gren.
I'm gonna win because I'm better than everyone else.
Get up real high, you deserve it.
I made it to this stage 6 years. This will be the year I win it.
Gren, you took home the North American Championships. Is there a little bit extra pressure now in the World Championships for you?
I don't think so. I think if I play my game, I'll be all right.
With Eki getting eliminated in that first semifinal, you're now the only reigning champion left standing. So what's your strategy heading into this match?
My strategy is focus on defense. I feel like if I do that, then the goals come. So yeah, just play my game, focus on defense, and hopefully we get it done.
Yeah, we have an exciting second semifinal in store. You guys can shake hands and head over to your match station.
Game 1 of our second semifinal. The winner of this best of 3 is a date with Regs in the final. Polgz versus Gren, a rematch of the 2022 North American Championship. As McDavid's got it as he sends it across. Polgz looking for a quick start as they can't get a handle on it. Now Gren does. Hughes now, he'll skate the puck up. They know what it takes to win a series. They know the second game is always the hardest. I think it's a little bit different in this case. I think that Polgz has got to take game 1, and he's off to a great start as Duclair is going to give him the lead.
Depth scoring, and you have to take advantage of that in the draft portion of this stage. You have to know who's out, who your X factors are, and what players you can match up with. And Polgz doing a great job there depth-wise, activating with Duclair, getting the first goal of this game.
Now Jarvis down the right side. across the blue line. Sends it across Lauer, and he's going to score on the backhand, and it's 2-0 Polgz.
And for Polgz, turning defense into offense, you see the aggressive manual puck-on-puck defense, strips Gren of the puck, heads off up ice for the counterattack again, and gets it done. And how about Polgz opening up the scoring? 2 goals lightning quick.
Chiarelli now, 10 seconds to go. Michelli in all alone. Polgz with a chance, and he scores! Makes it 3-0 at the end of the first period.
Gren thinking maybe not enough time left, going for that big hit, and Polgz converting on every opportunity he has been given in this first period. 2 full periods left to play in this game.
One thing to note about Polgz is that we've seen him with a large lead in the North American final that he blew to Deeks. So it is not over yet, as now we start the second period, and just like that, Gren answers, and it's 3-1. Good. Polgz now will lug the puck up the ice, sends it into the middle. Here's Duclair, maybe in 2-on-1, and that one's going to be stopped. Back to Jarvis in front, a quick passing play. Duclair gets his second of the game, and he's got the 3-goal advantage once again. Here we go, third period about to get underway. Here we go, puck drop, and Gren is going to start again. Can he get another fast start like he did in the second? A shot on, and just like that, Hughes, on the first shot of the period, he makes it a 2-goal game yet again. Doughty to Pellick on the breakout, and now we've got just over 2 minutes to go. Can Gren get back within this one? He walks right down the middle, sends it across the tuck, and it's a 1-goal game with 2 minutes to go.
The last 2 minutes just got awfully interesting. 7 seconds to go. Aggressive faceoff, going to look for that slingshot play here.
Here we go. Gren, can he win the draw? No. It's knocked free, but Marchand gets it back. 4 seconds. It's knocked free at the blue line. McDavid will pick it back up, and Polgz is going to take game 1 of our second semifinal over Gren. A huge, big win there for Polgz. Is Polgz going to move on to the finals with a date with Regs, or is Gren going to force a game 3? Polgz now, Michelli's got it, sends that across, doesn't go. Fabro will pick it up. Fabro now runs out of room. Chiarelli, a good offensive zone play here, and that one's going to be blocked. What a block there from Gren at the end of the period. 13 seconds remaining in the power play, and he hasn't been out of his own zone. Nurse now finally does. Power play's over. Here's Nurse. Hits the trailer, but Olofsson intercepts, and all alone is Duclair. Polgz is in all alone, and he can't beat Gren once again. The manual goalie play stops him, and we remain tied at 0.
Defensively, Gren doing what he has to do. Can he finally get the goal support he needs in this game?
I mean, he was alone. There was 2 movies on that flight, but another shot across, and Hutton is going to be the trailer, and it's 1-0. Verhaeghe now looks to clean it up, finally does, and now Bedard out down the left side. Nice little move, still has the puck. He's in all alone on the back end, and he can't bury it again. Great chance there for Gren, and he stopped. Bedard now to Nurse. Nurse has it, he activates from the point, curls the face-off dot, shot on, that one stopped. Another one, that's saved, kicked out. I mean, what has he got to do at this point?
Absolute chaos in front, and it might come down to just finding a way to get a clean tip, as these rebounds and these shots are not going for him.
I need to remind everyone, the 80 overall, Vladar is beating Vasilevsky, is now a 2-0 lead for Polgz in the third period. Olofsson now, he gets free. Down the right side, maybe a 2-on-1. Here's Olofsson, sends it across, and that one's defended well by Gren. Trocheck got it. He comes away with it. The backhand, he scores, sends it over his shoulder, and it's 3-0 shorthanded.
The penalty kill goal, and can Polgz avoid the collapse? That is the question at this point.
Polgz, oh, gravity misses it. Dobson now over to Verhaeghe. Can he get one late? 4 seconds remain. He turns it over. And that's going to do it. Polgz is 1 series away from being a world champion as he takes down Gren in 2. You know we are going to get a new world champion as Eki fell in the first series to Regs, and now Gren is down. We almost had Gren versus Regs.
Almost did. All roads seem to go through it, but not last year, not this year.
Exactly. Let's take a look at the updated bracket. I believe as we've got that, here we go. As again, we've got Regs and Eki. You saw that earlier. Regs moves on. It's an all Toronto Maple Leaf affair as Polgz was able to take down Gren. And the final series of the EA Sports NHL 24 World Championship is going to be Regs and Polgz. Let's take a look and remind everyone at home what is on the line here today. The prize pool, on top of being crowned the EA Sports NHL 24 World Champion. Now they've got some real money on the line here, as we know that Eki and Gren are going to take home $5,000. This is going to be a $30,000 series, as the first place winner is going to take home that title and first place. So an absolutely huge amount of money on the line. Just a big moment here.
Well, they're in the money. Everybody here has been in the money. Third and fourth place, you see Eki and Gren, they will take home those $5,000 prizes. And for second place, runner-up, you're going to get $10K, but everyone wants to go for that first prize, $30,000, the trophy stick in front of us, and obviously the big check as well. Not too shabby.
It's so weird because we came into this thinking that Regs, afterthought.
Yep.
And now he might get his first world championship in a year in which everyone just kind of assumed that it might be over.
Well, he said it was the hardest game for him to adjust to this year as well. And for Eki, he said, this wasn't an adjustment for me. The game suited my play style really well. So it was kind of just one of those things of Regs overcoming adversity, changing his game style, his play style, drafting to his play style as well. And when you have the 8th pick in the draft, it's tough. It is very tough to get the players you need, but you do have that back-to-back. He used that to his advantage as well, and he just had such a strong showing today, and so did Polgz. I'm very excited for this final.
I'll be honest with you, in the round robin, these two did meet yesterday, and it was Polgz coming out on top in overtime, so maybe we get a pretty close series here, but we do have to mention that the time on attack in that game was about 16 minutes
and
to
the shots,
7.
20-4.
Exactly. So it was a classic Regs game where he was able to really hold on to the puck against Polgz. But Polgz is very good offensively. We saw those quick one-touch passes that was able to put Polgz into the finals, but we'll find out in just a little bit. Anna's with the players right now.
Thanks, Cam. I'm with our 2 finalists right now, and one more game left. Polgz, is the pressure building just a little bit?
Yeah, 100% the pressure's building, but I'm just going to try and play my game, and hopefully I can win.
Regs, what about you? Are you feeling a little extra pressure right now?
No extra pressure. I treat every series the same. Polgz played a great series, but I know if I could replicate what I did in the semifinals, that I'm going to give myself the best chance to win.
Based off of what happened in the semifinals, we have no European champion in this final, no North American champion in this final, so it's all fair game, right?
Yeah, 100%. Me and Regs are the 2 Canadians left in the tournament. There's actually never been a Canadian world champion, so I'm happy to announce that there will be a Canadian world champion finally, and I think it's about time because I think Canada is the best region by far.
That's music to my Canadian ears. Now, is this the biggest game of your career?
Yeah, it doesn't get bigger than this. This is what we all practice for and work towards every single year, and all the years in the past, they all come down to games like this, so hopefully I can get it done.
Regs, what about you? Is this the best you've ever played?
Yeah, and like I said earlier, I think I found my stride at the perfect time. I got good news for Toronto fans. Toronto, we are bringing you a championship. It's not something you've heard a whole lot as of late, but like Polgz said, I'm super proud to have a Canadian, regardless of what happens, be the world championship. I hope that's me, but I know how good Polgz is, but ultimately I'm ready to get going.
Love to hear it. You guys can shake hands and head over to your match stations. Now, as I mentioned, the European Finals champion not in this final, the North American Finals champion not in this final, so we're seeing some fresh new blood who's going to take home the crown in this one.
Game 1 of the EA Sports NHL 24 World Championship kicks off. It's Regs versus Polgz. We've got a brand new world champion on deck. Who's it going to be? And we're going to start with Nylander as Regs brings the puck in. He's in the whites. Curls back around. It's an all-Toronto Maple Leaf final. Werenski now brings the puck out for Polgz on the right side. Cuts in the middle. Here's Trocheck. Knock free, Timo Meier. He's all over the first series for Regs. Shabbat on the reset. Now across the line, has it down the left side to Pettersson. A shot on him. Vladar is going to stop that. McCabe now with it. He lugs it across the red line to Kyrou. Kyrou spins around. Chiarelli gets knocked off the puck. Can he get it back? He does. Pinned along the boards. Sends that one on. It doesn't go. Kyrou now. Kyrou now down to Michelli. Tries to walk out in front. He does. A shot on. He scores! And just like that, Polgz is going to take the 1-0 lead.
Giving Regs a little bit of a taste of his own medicine. One of the plays that Regs loves to do is just outskate his way into the slot and uncork a missile. Doing that with his depth players there. Polgz up 1-0. Looking to stun the world here.
5 minutes left in the first. Another tie-up draw win. It's going to go to Regs, and Shabbat now has it. Shabbat now out of his own zone, gets across the red line. Now he's into the offensive zone. Stops up, nice curl, shot on, it's read well. Ovechkin intercepts, but Meier will pick it back up. Timo Meier down, intercepted once again, but Regs will get it back once more. Pedersen behind the goal line. Bends that back to Meyer on the half boards. Can he get into the middle? That was Carlson looking for a shooting lane. Doesn't have it. Waits for pressure. Back to Meyer. As he works it around, methodical is Regs, looking for that perfect play. Pedersen. Now to Shabbat. No shot yet. Carlson at the point. No one's in front. Carlson with it again. Pedersen now, he'll walk in. Still no shot. Pedersen backs out. And we're waiting to see a mirror image goal. Spins free. And he just narrowly misses that one, but he draws a penalty as he was able to walk right in. As that one's down behind the goal line. Robertson's got it. Now back to Bean. Bean had a huge goal in the series against Eki. Now back to Barry. Barry walks in from the point. Bean's got it once again. Walks in down behind the goal line. 7 minutes left in the second period of a 1-0 game in game one. Duchesne has a shot on. That's blocked. Picks up the rebound, though. Out in front, Bean. That one's going to be blocked. McDavid's out of gas, but he gets the puck back. Here's Werenski. On the breakout, he waits for something to open up. And now he does. Nice little stutter step, but he turns it over to Stone. Stone walks in. Here's Regs. Off the turnover. As he waits for his man to go towards the net, he does, but he runs out of room. Vladar's going to play it out. Regs aggressively gets it back to Stone. Now on the left side, still has the puck. Waits for something to open. It misses everybody, and it goes the length of the ice. Olmark tries to play it out. Turned over. Lowry's in all alone. The backhand, he scores! What a brutal turnover there. And Polgz leads 2-0.
Capitalize on opportunities. We talk about it all the time in this game. What can you do to get the edge on somebody who knows your play style so well? Exactly that. He capitalizes right when he needed to get a 2-goal advantage.
An absolute gift, but he gets it right back. Shabbat able to give himself a 2-1 game now, as that was one of the worst goals that we've seen, I think.
Well, and for Regs, it was go time. It was, hey, I have to attack the net. He wasted no time with possession. He was not messing around. He knew that he had to get something greasy, and does, and follows up, gifting Polgz that last goal.
1 minute remaining in the third period. Polgz with a 1-goal lead. He's got puck possession, but he runs out of room. Shabbat the other way for Regs, and he hits Nylander in stride. 30 seconds remaining. Nylander's got it. Regs looking to tie things up here late in the third. Now back to Pedersen. Pedersen's got it. Under 20 to go. Can he get in front? He does! Picks the corner, and Regs ties things up in the final minute.
18 seconds to go, and does it with that Pedersen shot. How do you do in tight? Roofs that one on the forehand, short side upstairs, and he ties this game up.
As that looked like he was trying to cover the force through the middle. But now Polgz gives up the late lead. 15 seconds remaining. Regs looking to end it in regulation. 10 seconds to go. He's got the puck across the blue line. Runs out of room, but he spins free. Here goes Regs. Jarvis will pick it up. Can he get the puck free? He does. To Duclair, and that's going to do it for the third period as Regs ties things up late. And we're going to go to overtime. Carlson out the other way for Regs. Regs runs out of room with the blue line. McDavid once again. He hits Dobson, maybe a break. Here's Ovechkin, he's in, and he curls away. Out in front, another save as McDavid's denied. Chiarelli now picks it up. Now over to McCabe, and he's 1-on-3. McCabe now to the right side, waits for the trailer. Polgz into the middle of the Pionk. On the backhand, waits for pressure now from Regs. Can Polgz get it? A shot in, and a huge save there from Olmark.
These goaltenders have been phenomenal here in OT, and something's got to give. Both of these players vying for that game-winning goal, and the goaltenders denying them every step of the way.
Tanev now, we're 6 minutes left in the first overtime. We almost had a breakaway there. Pionk now with it again for Polgz. He's pressured there by Regs. Regs trying to knock him off the puck. He brings it back into his own zone. It's sauced over to Jarvis, and now he's got a step into the middle. Here's Duclair. Holds on to it to the left side. Now to McCabe, and he catches and releases. Duclair now fires that one around to Jarvis. Can he get it open? And he does! Lowry's going to bury it in overtime.
There it is.
Polgz wins game number 1.
The open look for Polgz is exactly what the doctor ordered and sends Regs packing in overtime of game 1.
Championship game, our very first one. If Polgz wins this one, he's the EA Sports NHL 24 World Champion. If Regs wins, we've got our first game 3 of the day. The biggest game in Polgz and Regs' career. Polgz has possession. Tries to get it on the left side, sends that to Lowry, over to Dahlin. Fires that one over to Atkinson. Atkinson down the left side. Regs has his step. Tries to back into the middle. Doesn't drag him out of position. Sends it across, and he is able to force that one through. Not able to defend it, and Regs is going to take the lead.
Yeah, Tanev on the forehand, slamming that one home. A 1-0 lead for Regs. And we'll see if that possession game starts to kick in here, as he's just going to want to bleed that clock out.
Tanev's got it. Tanev now across the blue line, down the right side. Tries to back into the middle, back and forth, sends it across, and he gets a second one. Atkinson makes it 2-0.
And just like that, again, feeding that slot area, and Atkinson able to convert for Regs, who just like that is up 2-0.
In that prior series, Kairu, can he get a step? One of the faster players in the draft pool, but doesn't beat Dahlin, and now Dahlin's got a partial breakaway. One-hand tuck, and it's going to hit the skate. He did it again.
Does that come back to bite him?
Unreal. And Meyer now on the breakout. Meyer streaks down the right side. He's got a step and a man. Stops up along the faceoff dot, sends it across, and he scores! And just like that, he takes the 3-0 lead, and we have seen that goal a number of times. Off the boards, here's Perfetti. He's got a step. Can he get another one? He does on the backhand, and that'll ice this one as Regs goes up 4-0.
And that is just one of the storylines of NHL 24. How often do you see that? A massive, massive stop on one end, leading right into a goal on the ensuing rush.
A dominant performance here from Regs in game number 2. 20 seconds to go. There's an intercept there. No, Pajot picks it up right through the neutral zone to Tanev, and now he's got another step back, and he scores! Makes it 5 with 12 seconds remaining.
Although the score certainly does not matter, just the win. This is a statement from Regs, and he puts a 5 spot on Polgz to force Game 3.
And what an answer back from Regs. We didn't think it was going to be easy.
Absolutely not.
First Game 3 of the day, and of course it comes in the grand final. We are going to go all the way to the wire to find the EA Sports NHL 24 World Champion, as Regs with a dominant Game 2 win as he takes down Polgz. Championship game. There's nothing after this. It's Regs versus Polgz for all the marbles of the EA Sports NHL 24 World Championship. And Regs is going to start with possession. Meyer gets it to Pettersson. Pettersson now down the left side. He runs out of room, but Carlson comes in for the point. A huge save there by Vladar Leon. And now Polgz with his first possession. Fires that one to Werenski. Werenski now, he stops up, waits for some support. Ovechkin's got it. Ovechkin now, he'll walk in the middle. He scores, and Polgz, just like that, takes a 1-0 lead.
Did not score in the last game, wasting no time in this first period to come out and strike lightning quick, doing so with Ovechkin, who has been awfully quiet this series.
A draw win off the tie-up. Here goes McDavid. McDavid now left to right over to Ovechkin. Cuts right into the middle. Sends that to Trocheck. Over to Ovechkin. Sends it across, and he scores! McDavid makes it 2-0 for Polgz.
And just like that, lightning quick, you mentioned. So now, do we start to see some possession out of Polgz? He has the goal effort he needs. He has those 2 goals. You can't let Regs find a way back into this game. And McDavid follows up Ovechkin's goal. Again, first line, getting it done for Polgz in the biggest game of his career.
Knocked down behind the net. Werenski looks to lug the puck up. As we'll send that one over to Kairu. Kairu stops up at the points. Into the middle, Michelli. He gets free. Sends it across, and he scores! Kairu makes it 3-0 for Polgz.
3 goals and an explosive effort from Polgz offensively. The only problem is he did it in 5 minutes.
Draw win there, Dobson. Dobson fires that one over to Jarvis. Jarvis with a nice cut in the middle, maybe a 2-on-1. Duclair now. On the right side, hits the trail. Lowry sends it across. Jarvis scores, and it's 4-0 for Polgz. 9 minutes left in the first period. Polgz with a 4-0 lead in Game 3 of the grand final. Pajot to Bean. Bean walks in across the line. Nice little spin move there at the blue line. Runs away from everyone. Now it's Sandin down to Pettersson. He scores! And with 29 seconds to go, Regs gets on the board.
So you're saying there's a chance. It's a tall hill to climb, but he absolutely had to have one if he wanted any opportunity to come back in the third.
All right, here we go. A nice little passing play at the dead end of the second. Can he get another one? Curls back around, sends it in the middle. Duchesne scores! And it's 4-2 with 4.4 remaining in the second period.
We got ourselves a game 3. Here we go.
Regs stops up, nice little stutter step, adds it to Duchesne. Duchesne, can he get it back? He does, into the corner, towards the net. Robertson now to Duchesne. Tries to walk out, spin move. Robertson, what a save there! Now Stone with it again. We've got a delayed penalty coming up to Polgz. Sandin now at the point, down to Duchesne, he scores! And just like that, we've got a 1-goal game.
Oh, baby, here we go.
Draw win goes to Polgz. Pionko fire that one over to Kyrou, who's out of the zone. Maybe a 2-on-1. Kyrou, can he end it? Sends it across, he scores! Machelli buries one, and he gets a 2-goal lead late.
Nerves of steel on both sides as Polgz very nearly the collapse, but now is a 2-goal lead.
Atkinson, he hits Tanev. Now to Atkinson, he gets across the line. 20 seconds remaining, Atkinson's got it. Now to Pajot. Pajot, shot on, rebound, kicks out in front, doesn't go. Chabot with it again. Now over to Carlson. Back to Chabot, that's gonna be blocked. Can he get it out? No, Chabot's in, he can't get it to go. 10 seconds remaining. Duclair, he's gonna send it out. Up against some of the best players to ever play. He's come out on top. Your EA Sports NHL 24 World Champion is Polgz.
That was just an incredible effort to show for Polgz.
Standing by here with Polgz. First of all, congratulations. I'm going to hand you over your trophy right here. Too excited, but I got something even bigger for you right here. It's your $30,000 grand prize check. You can show that off to the camera there. Congratulations. Polgz, how are you feeling right now?
It's kind of hitting me right now. I don't know. I can't even talk. Usually I'm pretty good at talking, but I don't know. That unbelievable. Like, I'm so happy right now. It's not even hitting me yet. Like, it's gonna hit me, and I don't know. I don't cry much, but I might cry. But it means the world, man. It really does.
I can see your emotions, rightfully so. You're officially the 2024 World Champion. What has this season meant to you, and how great of a finish is this?
Yeah, I mean, thank you, NHL, like, for everything. As I said in one of my tweets, we don't deserve to have this. We are very lucky to have something like this in our life. And NHL is a very small game, but hopefully it can grow in the future. And I'm just so happy to be here and see everybody and all the people watching, and all the support, and DreamHack, everybody who makes this thing possible. It's unbelievable. But yeah, I just want to say thank you guys.
Polgz, is there someone special you want to dedicate this victory to?
Yeah, I mean, of course my mom, as most people know, she's been battling cancer, and she just beat it for the 3rd time now. So my family's been through a lot, and I know everybody else has downs and ups in their lives, but the way to see my family hold together all the time, and hockey's been a big part of that for me especially. It's been a place that I can always put my head towards and be happy and live my life. So yeah, thank you guys so much. I'm sad. I don't even know what to say right now.
Guys, we've officially crowned the 2024 NHL World Champion. Polgz, congratulations once again. You absolutely deserve this. That wraps up this entire season for us over here for Cam, Grizz, and myself. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you back here next season.